My name's Alyson Croft and I am a NICU mom. To me, motherhood means that there's a lot of sacrifice and a lot that you have to give of yourself, but in return you get so much back too. So I have 3 kids, and with this last pregnancy with Ames, it just completely threw me for a loop. I had prenatal depression, which I hadn't dealt with before, and I was really sick and really tired, and it made it hard to be a mom to my other 2 kids. I was 31 weeks along when, in the middle of the night, my water broke, and I was in complete shock. I woke my husband up and was freaking out. We ran to the hospital, which was 30 minutes away, and they told me that I needed to be transferred by ambulance to a different hospital because this would have put the baby at 9 weeks early, and the NICU at that particular hospital wasn't equipped for a baby so early. I remember riding in the ambulance down to the hospital, and I was freaking out. I was so nervous. I kept thinking about all the complications that could arise with a baby coming this early. I was thinking about my kids at home that I just left in the middle of the night. I was thinking about NICU, and I knew that that was in my future, and I was really overwhelmed. When I got to the hospital, I remember the doctor coming in and saying, "We are going to keep you pregnant for as long as we can." And I remember thinking, I didn't even think that was possible. And I remember looking at the nurse and saying, "I can't do that. I can't do that. I'm a mom. I have 2 kids at home." And they told me, "We want to keep you pregnant for at least 3 weeks if we can." I ended up making it the 3 weeks that they wanted me to, so I was able to carry to 34 weeks. Ames ended up staying in the NICU for about a month. Babies at that gestation haven't developed their sucking reflex, so he had to stay in the NICU simply to learn to eat and make sure he could gain weight and grow before we brought him home. What I would like people to understand about the NICU is it's an absolutely amazing place. There are amazing angels that work there, and you can really feel just a special feeling in there with all of those amazingly strong babies. But I also want people to understand how hard it is to walk away from your baby and leave your baby there, because I think people underestimate that when they haven't had to leave their child. And even though you know they're in great care, you also know that they're never gonna love your baby like you do. And so just be tender and be kind to those moms. So after being in the NICU for about a month, we finally got to bring Ames home, and it was really fun because we took my other 2 kids to the hospital. We didn't tell them what we were doing, and then we just brought him down. And I have never experienced emotion like that. I was so excited, overwhelmed. Ames is a really happy and healthy little baby now. If I could talk to another NICU mom going through this, I would probably tell her to lean in on the people that she has, regardless if it's 1 or if it's 100. Really allow them to help. They want to be there for you, and you don't have to do it alone.